You should tell Liz some of the stuff that you're working on.
Yeah, what are you working on these days?
Bikes and Raptor rehab.
Bikes and, yeah, Raptor rehab and bikes. Yeah. I take
Raptor
care of
rehab?
Raptor.
Raptor. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Like birds of prey.
Oh, okay. Where do you do that?
6 Mile Lane.
Oh, okay. The place that's been there for a while?
Yeah, it's been there for a while. Yeah, they've been there for a while.
Yeah.
I've only been there for about a year, but so it's a little harder for
And he was like, oh, and he felt bad that he, you know.
You can show her the rabbit model.
Yeah, just get reference and see it.
Okay. What are you working on bike-wise?
I'll show you that.
And then are you going to do something artwork with it? Or?
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
I had 6 feet.
Oh, you have 6 feet of rabbit?
This rabbit had 6 feet.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa.
Weird. Eating. It's Kentucky.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, there's a 6 feet.
I wonder if that means it's lucky.
Maybe.
Well, it wasn't
It's
because
really,
it died.
That is bizarre.
It was tasty. The Raptor stuff. I think this one was actually fed to the 8 that we released.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we had to make sure they could kill.
Oh, poor, yeah.
That's
So if they can't kill them, they're on.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be like sending them out to burn to death.
Yeah.
This studio was built by Greg Martin, who is now graduated from U of L and gone to Pratt. He's in his second year of his MFA program at Pratt, and he did this hanging school.
Corey was asleep on the roof last night.
Really?
Yeah, he came down here.
On the roof?
Who was?
Oh, on that thing. Yeah. Man, they got so mad at me. Glenn got so mad at me because that thing used to be like a rotten plywood little hallway, and I'd knocked the roof out of it and put the plexiglass on top of it and opened it up and put that wooden ladder thing there, and he got so pissed. I was like, oh, come on. It's a warehouse. Because he's a control freak.
Yeah, he is.
We're going to have to edit this sound out of the...
What now?
We're going to have to edit this audio.
Oh, yeah, no, that's
On YouTube, we'll be ripping people. Yeah, it's really
Zombie
bizarre.
Walk's gonna be on YouTube.
Hmm?
The Zombie Walk's gonna be on YouTube.
Is it? Sweet.
Why do you do this?
But it's a lot of fun. It's just really fun, basically.
And what do you do with them after you finish them?
Run around in large groups.
Oh, okay.
Where?
Didn't you all get pulled over by the cops last night?
No, but the cops followed us.
Or followed you? Okay. Well, that's cool. Maybe they were protecting you.
Maybe. You know, at Thunder of Louisville, they were cheering us on.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. I pulled that thing out of a dumpster. It weighs about 300 pounds.
Whose bike is this?
Was it like that, or was it part of it?
Just like that. Yeah. Someone had tossed it.
Wow.
I don't know. It is nice. It's a girl's bike, too.
I never understood why girls' bikes didn't have the bar across and guys did, because I always thought when I was a little kid, I'm like, girls don't have penises
Oh, yeah.
and guys do.
But you
And
finally
would
figured
think-
it out, right? It's for dresses.
Yeah, I figured it out much later.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When
Right,
I was older,
right.
I was like,
yeah, I
oh.
didn't know that for the longest time either.
But when you're a kid, you think
Yeah.
it should be the opposite.
Doesn't make any sense, right? And this is our crazy little place now. This is my studio, and I've shared it with different people at different times. And
Wow.
that side over there is Hallie's now. and
Hey, I'll be right back. The dogs ran off.
what? How'd they get in? Oh, those dogs. Elvis and Iggy. And then this side over here is mine. And it's actually way cleaner and more organized than it has been in a long time, believe it or not. I use a lot of found objects and work on tons of different projects at once. I just kind of bounce from one thing to another. I like working on, well, here's a lot of the assemblage type stuff. And then and then most of like somewhat of a political or social persuasion.
Is that your painting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is funny because I was just at Chuck's yesterday, and we're showing with Chuck. We decided in
January?
No, it's actually going to be in April.
Okay.
March and April, but he said January to the papers for some reason.
I know.
I don't know why exactly.
He was probably thinking
But-
he could push you.
Yeah, probably. No, I think he just wanted to get it into the paper. But
Yeah.
his next show is all cut up money. So my piece is totally going to look like I'm ripping off someone. But here it is for the record.
So you cut up money and put it on.
Yeah, I cut up money and put it on there, and the next show is just money cut up. So, just for the record,
Who is
I
this?
had this idea. I think it's General MacArthur.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure, but
And that was something you found in an ad or something?
uh-huh. Yeah, I think it was an Altoids ad or something.
Okay.
I think under the Eagle thing there's an Altoids box. So my commentary on the military and the Middle East and the New World Order.
And the golden sand.
And
You
the
made
golden
that?
sand.
Can I touch it?
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's bronze dust.
Oh,
I used to
wow.
work in a foundry, and
Oh, okay.
I have a huge container full of that stuff.
Oh my gosh. Where did you work in a foundry?
At Eagle Sign and Design.
Okay.
And then this one, just to the left of that, with the little round thing here. This is, I don't know, I found some sort of little secret society, I don't know if it's a Shriner thing or what, but
Huh.
it looks pretty cryptic. And then the whole connection between people of power and the military and using people as pawns in the corporations
Mm-hmm.
and all, using it as a game. So
Mm.
it's or sort of treating it as a
That's
game.
interesting.
So, but that's very much in a process still. I'm not quite there yet.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then the little mannequin face over here. I found that in New York City on the street in a dumpster. We're just walking down the street in the middle of Manhattan,
And you found
and
it.
yeah. So we'll find something to do with that. And let's see.
Lots of found objects.
Yeah, I just finished this piece, actually, recently too, which kind of has its,
Oh. Oh, wow.
it's kind of intense too.
And then when you get them done here, do you show them or what do you do? with
Yeah, well, actually, Hallie and I have never really had a big art show, so
Yeah.
we're kind of building up to April so we can show a lot of this stuff.
Because
And
you've done installations, but
yeah,
not
lots of
really-
installations, and a lot of this, I've done a ton of this stuff, but it's always at these shows at the Lava House, which aren't really commercial, where we
Yeah.
just show them
Right.
and have them up for a while, and then they just kind of migrate back into the studio or onto the wall at home, and so.
Well, like with the Lava House, because I remember there was the whole thing about the party, all that stuff years
Mhm.
ago about fire marshals, da 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 da.
Right.
So you can't have it as a regular, like a public gallery, or
It-
what's the status of all that?
We more or less haven't been able